Ugly shouldn't leave your mouth ever, Joe. You look like you was born feet first. Don't mention me. Secret animosity? Why? Never mind. No free promo. This is your people's. This is Glorilla is a Leo.
Damn. That's fine.
You said my name, Air Mattress Brain.
Wow.
This was a shot because Glorilla shared that she had never slept on anything but an air mattress until she was 16.
Oh my goodness. Hi, I'm Queen.
And I'm Kayla.
And welcome back to the Possibly Hating podcast,
where we discuss everything everyone thinks you need to go through alone.
And where we love to share our not so politically correct opinions on our lives, current topic, and obviously pop culture.
Speaking of, don't forget to send us your possibly hating dilemmas.
And that'll be in our DM. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
At Possibly Hating Pod on every platform. So we're back. So fast.
Yes, I know.
Right?
Too fast.
No, but this is better.
I know.
Than,
last time we took some time off.
Took a
super nerve-wracking. Do you think we'll find like another topic for the beginning of the podcast other than like we're nervous?
No,
I don't think so either.
I feel like it's just the best icebreaker.
I am nervous.
Because we can't be anything else but real.
I know.
And
Too
ourselves.
Real.
So.
But
yeah.
I'm going to ask you the question first because you kind of put me on the spot last time.
Yeah, okay.
And then I told my business. Yeah. So what's new with you, Queen?
Not much. I'm in era where I'm just floating.
Yeah.
I'm floating. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know what I did yesterday.
Right. I couldn't tell you.
I don't know what happened.
I
don't know what's happening. I'm just living day by day. I don't know what is it called? Is there psychoanalysis?
Survival mode?
Yeah,
that's what it's called. Yeah. No.
It's probably because of the socioeconomic state of the world.
No, but I kind of feel like that's kind of how everybody's been feeling.
Oh, yeah.
But has it been that way for a while? I don't know why I'm psychoanalyzing you.
No. But honestly, there's a lot of good things happening in our lives, in my life.
Yes.
So,
ooh.
Even though there are some stressful moments,
yes.
Me before, I would be a lot more stressed and anxious than I am now.
Yeah.
I think now the new reaction is when something is stressful, I'm just numb to it. I'm just like.
Is that healthy though?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I think better than a mental breakdown. So.
I think it's not even that you're numb to it. I think you just don't let it keep you stuck, kind of.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You'll kind of be feeling away. I feel like also once you get past 25, you've been in so many fucking situations that it's you can't really trip. You know that you're gonna get through it for the next day, right?
That's true. That's our second favorite topic.
Yeah, hardships in life. But why don't you like when I say we're over 25?
I don't know. Maybe this is internalized ageism.
Yeah, I you know what? At 26, let me just do all this. It really hit me because that was the age, when I started saying, okay, so you know how, our society is, very ageist, just
yes.
In my opinion, right? I feel like there's a lot of, taboo around getting older, and it's seen as a negative thing. I've given my takes on this.
Yes.
But it hit me when I was 26 because I would tell people my age, even people that were, 23, 24, 25, 26. And, that's when I started getting, damn. And I'm like, what?
I'm like, what?
How?
I'm literally just a girl.
But when people used to tell me they were 26, I used to say the same thing, you know? But once you kind of get to this age, you kind of see that it's it's like 19 with a brain and
plus tax.
Ouais, plus tax, je te jure.
For me, it's not that serious.
It's not.
That's probably why I don't bring it up as much.
Yeah.
I don't really see it as anything negative. I'm just plus one. I really don't get nervous or sad on my birthday because of
age.
Because of my age. Mostly it's going to be if I have a mental breakdown on my birthday, it's because I'm planning my birthday and
oh my God, being a woman planning your birthday. What is worse than being a girl planning your birthday?
Why is birthdays so such a thing?
I swear the week before my birthday, I text everybody fuck you, I hate you. You're a
Don't
bitch.
be late. I'm never talking to you again.
Don't be late. Mind you, I was 2 hours late to their birthday.
Every time. You become the most unhinged version of yourself as a woman on your birthday.
And you can't help it. The first phase of birthday as a woman is like 2 months before, like
so excited.
There's a theme, and it's like, I actually have a friend here that has a theme for her birthday, so she knows.
Yeah. Oh, the theme is gonna be Miami Vice.
Vice. Ooh, and you're not invited.
Yeah.
So
sorry.
Yeah. Not sorry. So
we'll have some videos.
Yeah, we'll have footage for sure. And then so you're excited, right?
Yeah, that's the first stage.
Because it's far away and it's not a real thing that's actually happening. Mm-hmm. It's like the version of your birthday that you're creating in your head.
And then after you send the invite, nothing happens for like 3 weeks, right?
Nothing
happens. Mind you, nothing.
Absolutely nothing happens. Guess what? You sent the invite, so you just planned your birthday.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So I can sleep now. And then my birthday's in 3 days.
Yeah.
And now I have to text everybody to help me out.
I have Meek Mill braids.
Yeah.
I
don't know what I'm going to
do. I've been like emotionally eating.
Like, I'm like sending death threats to my like hairdresser.
Like and you're getting like hey boo texts. Like it's just like it's a lot going on all at the same time.
So yeah.
So we talked about the first phase. 2 weeks before, then you just start turning into a complete raging psychopath. Maybe this is just us. Like maybe I'm like telling on myself. Like am I like a bad person? I don't know.
People who like just it's my birthday, like like no stress, nothing. Stress. You're just happy. Okay.
I feel like I do that.
You're better than
me. Yeah.
You think you're better than me?
Yeah. I feel like they are. I feel like a birthday. I love the people who can be like, oh, we're just gonna like go grab some drinks and like just like leave it at that. Like we're gonna grab drinks and then I'm like, I want to go to the most unhinged club in this city. Then I want to go to a rooftop. Then I want to talk to you about my mother.
Yep.
Then I want to try to jump off the roof. I want you to stop me from jumping off.
Oh my God. Like no, for me it's like I need the DJ to like scream my name every 2 seconds.
Oh, Queen is like, but you're Leo, so your birthday is like a holiday. Literally.
Yeah, it is. It's minimum 2 days.
Yeah.
But this year. No, it's last year.
Last year.
Last year, I was like, I'm not planning anything.
What'd you do? I don't remember.
We just went for drinks, and it was actually, like, just after we talk shit about people who do that, but we honestly, because we just vibed. I was like, it's my birthday. All my friends,
why do I not remember this? Where did we go? Out. Yeah. I think there's
we went to this, I don't know, place for drinks, and then that was day 1. And then day 2, we came back to the same spot, mind you.
I think it's so
and we had even more fun.
I'm like, I'm incredibly concerned that I don't. Oh, yes, we did go to but that was cute.
It was a lot of alcohol involved.
Okay, yes, we went for drinks, but it was like, we were on a route, like, it was real
It was
classy.
giving cute. Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, it was super cute. It was super cute. We have to go there again, actually.
It was very expensive. And we were like 4 hours late. But
yeah.
Is it me?
Oh my
if
God,
I'm
yes.
not
I cried. That was when I cried in the club.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyways, happy birthday to anyone's who's turning whatever age
30.
Today. Yeah. Especially 30.
Yes. I'm excited to turn 30 actually.
Yeah? In 3 years?
Yeah, in 3 years. It's
calm down.
I know. But I've always have you noticed that I've always like if you're a Capricorn, I've always felt like I was 45 years old. I feel like that's like the joke like amongst my family that I just act like a little old lady.
Ever since you've been like 18, you're like, please, I'm a grown ass woman.
I'm a grown ass woman.
Feels like I'm older than you. I'm a grown ass woman.
I have 92 cents in my bank account, but I'm a grown. That was me. Like I'm grown.
Big
as
$7.
Okay. That Home Depot check just hit.
Hello.
Like, don't worry about it. But yeah. So. But speaking of, transitions and things.
Yeah.
We do have an astrology segment. So all the straight men in the audience, just,
click out
this one out. And this is for the girls.
Time to go.
And whoever. So listen.
Mm-hmm. Hit me.
It's eclipse season.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe, first of all, how do you feel about astrology? What's your stance on astrology?
I used to be like such a big astrology girl, remember?
Yes.
Me and you, we were like very.
I put you on.
Yeah. Lately, I've been getting closer and closer to Jesus.
Ooh. Tell us about it. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that,
The J word. I love it.
No, but just, I'm in my journey. Who knows? No pressure to me.
God era?
I'm definitely I've been in my God era, but it was giving God and it was giving Jesus. Now I'm trying to like
merge.
And
Mix.
it's kind of a vibe. But, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't mind talking about astrology.
Okay, so, but is astrology against God? It's getting controversial, by the way. Like, I don't know why we always do this.
Well, yeah, it is going to get controversial.
Yeah, it's getting
but,
controversial.
I mean, usually when you're religious, you're, because there's a difference between being religious and spiritual.
Okay.
And I think astrology is more into, like, spirituality and
self.
Yeah. And, like,
but also
different types of, So, like I said, I'm not even going to I'm going to give my most politically correct answer.
Didn't we say we give politically incorrect answers?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You need to go there.
Oh, I'm so fake.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm doing both. It is what it is. My goal is to see heaven. So, whatever I feel like later on I'm, like, messing up on, I'll apologize and repent and
you're trying to see
whatnot. Anyways, let's get into the astrology.
See, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, but I was like, no, you were talking. So
that's my answer. It made no sense.
When you talk, I just listen.
Yeah.
But okay. So this is my take. I don't know how you feel about astrology, but it is eclipse season.
Yeah.
So
how long is eclipse season?
Who knows? Too long.
We've been saying it's eclipse season for the past 6 months.
Every day I like realize, like I just open my eyes and I'm like, I just realized something else. I feel like how I felt when I was 5 and I like gained consciousness. Like I swear, like every single day, it's something new. So eclipse season is essentially the season where you are reborn. It's like a rebirth of sorts. So you kind of just assess the current situation you have right now. It could be anything. It depends by person. But essentially you focus on an area of your life where you have maybe a pattern or a habit that is maybe not serving you into the next era you're going into, right? So I heard about all of this, but like, okay, so I used to be like knee deep into astrology.
Yeah.
I've kind of I've gotten to a point where that's not really like my style anymore. But I still follow here and there. I had heard this and I didn't really pay it no mind, but I do realize within this season, I have been kind of like realizing certain patterns about myself. And like I mean I was asking you the question, but I'll just start and then
go ahead. Start.
Mainly towards like relationships. So like like more so romantic relationships and things like that. And you know, they always say relationships are about you and not about the other person. I think a lot of times the reason I wasn't able to see my patterns is because I was so focused on like
the person, like
this person's doing this to me and they're acting and they're making me feel like this. But it's like, what is it about you that you're A, accepting it, B, kind of seeking it out, you know? So like,
what is your role? What's the role you're playing?
What's the role you're playing? Of course, you're not responsible for somebody doing something bad to you. And I want to like clarify that's not what I'm saying, but I think if you're following me, you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, what is that about? And I feel like for a lot of us, it's like you kind of, I don't like the feeling of like feeling like I don't like when somebody chases me because I immediately like I have
you're like ew.
I have no. It's yeah. She used to say like Kayla likes guys. Kayla likes people that don't like her.
Yeah,
it's not really that.
You're like that guy in the back who hates everyone,
who's like not talking.
And he
like
Kayla's
smells
like
good.
That's me right
and
there.
He looks autistic a little bit, just like me. Like I'm just like I get it. Is that bad? I mean,
no, is it? I don't know.
I don't know. We'll find
and I'm
out.
like the opposite completely. I'm like, I need you to be absolutely obsessed.
But I
need to like take the air that you breathe.
Yeah, like literally.
That's the approach.
Sisa, and that's a good thing. I think for me, it's just like I like to pick.
Yeah, that's good though.
Like I don't really like.
You don't get picked.
I mean, if I've had somebody chase me and I already kind of also like them. That's like a different. But it's like c'est du cas par cas. But my pattern, because it's about a pattern. Yes. Most of the time, it'll be somebody that like is just not really like, kind of like in the shadows. You know what I mean? And it's like, what is it? And I feel like it's because the chasing to me kind of feels like a setup. You know what I mean? So, but I had to, but it's
interesting.
I'm not saying it's healthy. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying I've realized a pattern, and like I'm changing that. I'm just saying in the past, if I'm being real with myself, that's what I've observed, and I really think it just comes down to like self-esteem. To be honest, yeah, like it just comes down to why is it getting so real? But I'm just like, that's real. Like whatever. Like it just comes down to like yourself, your perception of self, and like what is it that I am so afraid of it being mutually like there, because I'd rather just take something that's maybe not gonna work and like
you already know it's not gonna work.
It's already not gonna work, so it's like safe for your well, essentially. But then you get hurt
because it's kind of like
of course, that's the point.
Convince yourself it's gonna work while also subconsciously knowing it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
And at the end, you're hurt, but you're embarrassed and ashamed at the same time because you didn't listen to yourself and you knew from the start it wasn't gonna work. And then you're like, how did I make myself? Like, how did I convince myself that this was an actual thing that's like gonna last? But I think, and at the end, you're just crashing so bad,
crashing and burning, and it's like you kind of also, but it's also like relieving because you're like, I kind of knew, low key knew.
But let's talk about that. Reminds me of something. This is like basically because we're so in the situationship like era. The S word. I said it. Especially, I don't know if it's just a Montreal thing.
No, it's global. I've been online.
But do you know that majority of people get to, let's say, the age that we're at? There's two types of people, right? Why? Those who are lucky to have been in a relationship, let's say. And some people have done their entire life. Yeah, lucky is, we'll take it lightly. And the other half of people have just been in situationships their entire life. Do you know what it does to your brain? You're such a messed up person in a relationship because all you've experienced is like being half loved and just being confused. And you can't really be upset because we're not really like, what are we? But then you treat me like this and this, that, and the third. It really messes you up. Yeah. Because then when you also lose the ability of knowing what's healthy and what's not healthy. You just become so guarded, so defensive.
True.
Clearly, I'm speaking out of experience.
Hello.
But, I've been told myself to people, like, they were like, why are you so defensive? What's going on?
Why?
Is this like, calm down. I'm not here to like end your life.
Because
I'm like, what's up? Let's go.
What's going on?
I'm like, emotionally, I have
I'm
had my
too.
phase where I was like, I think that's my habit that I'm trying to stop because at the end of the day,
what's your habit?
You do win when you give all of yourself. Like, I never want to sit back and say, I should have done this. I should have gave more of myself. At the end of the day, we're humans. We have the ability of like, what's the thing that, I don't know, was it Charles Darwin? One of them.
You mean the survival of the fittest?
No, we can adapt. We really like, humans are incredibly resilient. And this whole thing of trust nobody and not giving fully yourself. Yeah. Or just like, honestly, stop the situation.
Dating has become so like everybody, but it's like I can't really say shit because I'm like that too. But everyone's guarded, like everyone.
But we did this to ourselves.
Everything feels like a mind game.
Yeah,
but
it's self-inflicted trust issues. Like obviously there are deeper things, and we know like nuances, but I feel like also there's a childishness. There's something very childish about like
dating now.
I want to treat you like my boyfriend or my girlfriend, but I'm not ready. What are you not ready for?
What are you not ready for?
Like, get out of my face, okay?
Be not ready alone. Honestly, it's like this. It's this thirst to waste time. Like,
literally, and then
I'm afraid.
You turn around and say you don't trust B words.
Yeah. Well, it's like je vous retourne la question. C'est la même affaire. No, but seriously, like I feel like.
What's going on?
The state of date, like honestly, relationships, like romantic relationship, that's really like my blind spot. And I'm really somebody, I'm very, like I have even like something my mom used to tell me all the time is like, you think you're a psychologist, you're always trying to be somebody's psychologist, because I'm very like, I'm observant of people's behavior, and I have a good understanding of like humans and other people, but when it comes to like me, it's kind of like my blind spot.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like it's being reinforced in me to like, because you have to at some point look at the pattern. You don't want to look at the pattern too late.
Yes.
And, you know, like be too, I mean, not too old, but yeah, like, you know, you don't want to get to like 40 and like not really.
And also when you point the finger all the time, point the finger for too long.
Yo,
well, like you said in the beginning,
old.
it gets old, one, and you also start becoming like, you have this victim mindset. It's so easy to have a victim mindset. It's like, poor me.
Poor me.
Poor me, poor me. Like, but at the same time, it's poor you, but you're always in the same
You're always in the same situation. It's like, at some point, it's you. For real.
I noted something, actually.
I did have my victim era. It was kind of fun.
You did?
Yeah, it was last year. I was like, everybody fucking hates me.
It's so fun. It's like,
and I was like, mind you, I was terrorizing everybody emotionally for like a year straight. I deserved it, okay? But I do think like when I came and honestly, what woke me up from it is our trip, because me and Queen took a trip. And no, I'm not gonna get into details about
it's
the
fine.
trip.
You
Don't
can
worry,
get into whatever you want to get.
She's scared.
No, it was a fun trip. First of all,
it was fun.
We just got into the biggest.
We got into the biggest fight of our career.
But is it a girl's trip if it doesn't threaten your friendship? Like, please. But we got
over it within seconds.
Yeah.
She took a shower. I was waiting outside the door like a puppy.
Open up.
I was like, open the fucking. She's like, I need to fucking shower. She got out of the shower
after you're pissed is the best thing ever.
No,
like,
but you honestly you have good emotional regulation, because I wanted to keep. No, you of course, like yeah. Well, what I don't know, mais je veux dire, after the fight,
yeah.
You were like, okay, I think we do need space, and that's another thing. When I fight with somebody and they want space, toxic trait, I'm just like, absolutely not. But sit down, let's talk for 6 hours.
But for some people like me, it's gonna make me go crazier, and now I'm gonna get into a phase where I say things that I don't mean at all.
I agree.
Just because I feel like it's an attack. I need a breather. That's why I was like, I need that shower, because we're gonna go into a round 2 and 3 and 4. Because me and you don't back down.
Oh, bitch.
Neither of us.
You want to take it here, I'm taking it here, and I'm taking it here, and I'm taking it here. And it's like, at the end of the day, somebody has to be the bigger person, and we're both skinny in that moment. So it's comme littéralement ça n'arrive pas, genre.
So, the trip. Let's go back to the trip.
Oh, yeah. So the trip, like, honestly, everybody was telling me, because, I'm like, not somebody, like, I'm getting there, but I'm not somebody who's like super well traveled, to be honest. Like, I haven't. And I think it's kind of like, I'm a creature of habit. I like my own environment. I'm getting out of that now at this age, but I hadn't traveled a lot. Okay. Yes. So when we went to Mexico, it's not even just about and it's Mexico, right? Like, mind you, I know some people are going to be like, bitch, you went to Mexico. Like,
it's not even Greece.
You didn't go to fucking Amsterdam, bitch. But honestly, it does give perspective. Everybody's like, it's gonna give you a different perspective. I'm like, what type of perspective is it gonna give me, like, to be on the beach and shit like that? But you're just away from home. I swear to God, your brain, just because you're in a new environment, it changes your thoughts. It changes how you move. It changes your habits every day, and you just kind of like, you start thinking about home naturally because you're not home, and you just start thinking about. Like, me, when I was there, I just started thinking about, for real, like, how, because I was in that victim space, it kind of took me out of it, because I started thinking about how many things people do for me, how many sacrifices, like, my family has made for me, how many people have been there for me, for real. And it just kind of, like, I feel like ça m'a juste comme ramené sur terre, honestly. Like, it just brought me back to earth, for real. Like, and then when I came back, I was so calm, and like, I didn't want to see anyone, like, and it wasn't because I know, like, at the time, like, everybody was like, you know, you guys were hanging out and everything, and it was like, I wasn't coming and stuff, and like, I just, yes, maybe there was other factors, but I really just wanted to be alone, because I felt like, okay, now that I've finally shifted I've calmed down a bit, because I was so anxious all year, I kind of want to just sit in it and like make a plan. Yeah. And like, I did make a plan. Be more calculated. I did make a plan that maybe it's not what I'm doing right now. because it wasn't the podcast and like this thing I'm trying to like.
We came back and did a podcast. Like
literally,
but clearly, like that's good.
No, but I came back and I remember I got a 9 to 5. I stayed in the 9 to 5 thing. We've already been through it. It's not for me. But I was just, I think I was more in a mindset like, let me find what I actually like to do. And yes, I went back to the thing I usually do, but I feel like I did it to see that one last time. This is not it. This doesn't work for you. You're always gonna be tired. You're always, and there's something really sad about suppressing your potential, bro.
Yeah.
Like there's something so heavy about you knowing what you want to do and not doing it, bro. Every single day was hard. And like I was just like,
and you mess up all the time.
And you're just fucking up all the time, and it's fucking with your self-esteem, and it's like you're not you. And it's like I feel like I just had to do myself justice and try something. But even when we did do this and try to do this, like even if it seems small, whatever, but it's like I'm so happy that like we just fucking did it. We did it on my birthday. We were like, you know what, let's just book this and like see what happens. And it was incredible, you know? So I am grateful for that trip and everything it brought me, like the perspective change. But and I hope we do many more. So
Period.
Yeah.
Period. You are incredibly that like deserves a clap.
Round of applause. Thank you.
You are incredibly self-aware.
Too self-aware.
But yeah, we're getting the.
Are we getting the?
I feel like you just ate. I'm like, je suis bouche bée là, je sais pas. I'm like,
mais je sais pas quoi dire. Okay,
period.
Okay, no. Oh, je vais te retourner la question. Parce que là, I did my long answer.
Yeah.
And I said I was going to let you talk.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know, do you feel like there's a pattern for you that you're noticing? It doesn't have to be relationship. It could be anything. Like,
I think for me, it wasn't necessarily in this season. I've been working on it for the past few years, to be honest, and I always say that. But I am a recovering people pleaser, and like,
yes,
God is good all
God
the
is
time.
good. You're doing
because it used to be bad. Okay, I learned that first of all, when I found out that being a people pleaser is also being manipulative.
Hello.
I was like, no way.
Wake that up.
Because you're trying to manipulate the outcome.
Yeah.
You just want the person to like you at the end of the day. You want the person to never change their opinion on you. But at the same time, it's also like you're destroying yourself from within because you're teaching yourself that your needs are not important. And then what was my biggest issue, the reason why I had to stop that, being a people pleaser, was that I had a lot of resentment. Okay. All the time. I was so resentful. And this is the realest I've ever been. Like, I was just always resentful towards people. And I didn't understand why. Yeah. Because then you're like, I'm such a good person. Why am I so angry? Resentful? Why am I angry? I'm also hiding the fact that I'm angry. So it would be the littlest thing that will send me into a freaking rage, right? And it's just because, I don't know, I just learned to just, first of all, it's so simple and corny, but like, can you just say no if you don't feel like doing it? You don't have to have a good reason. I still struggle with this to this day, but I'm much better. Sometimes I just want to be like, yeah, no, I don't feel like coming over. Yeah. I don't feel like it.
One thing I noticed
instead of like ghosting. But literally, I can't even say no. Or say yes and then say no after.
Yes, c'est ça.
Ça, c'est vraiment horrible. I think it's really bad because in the moment, I can't bring myself to tell you in person that I don't want to do it. Or that I just don't feel like doing it. But then I have to call you back and tell you and then cancel. And that's just even more. It's just disappointing. And I don't, then I'm like, I have a fear of disappointing the person. You get into this crazy cycle. And then you're like, you just abandon. You're like, let me just do it so I can avoid disappointment. And I also saw this thing. That's what I wanted to say earlier.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
You know me and my notes. I saw this on TikTok, okay?
She's a note girl.
Unspoken expectation is premeditated resentment. And that called me the F out.
For real.
Because that was my issue.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, this is what I would tell myself, okay?
Yeah.
Because I'm so observant. When I love you as a person, when I like you, everything you do is like enregistré in my head. Like I just know how you move. I know how you like. I feel like obviously I can't know everything, but I like to like what's the word I'm missing? You know when you anticipate what the person's gonna do, what they're gonna say, whatever.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
I almost expect people to be the same way towards me.
Ouais,
like, oh, you should know.
Why?
What pisses me off?
Mm-hmm.
How? Like, that's not even an explanation.
Yeah.
It's not logical. What do you mean she should know? Yes, okay. At some point, you get to know someone and you know it, mostly because they communicated that with you.
Yeah.
Me, I wouldn't communicate it. And then I will be like, how dare you?
Like this bitch.
How dare you? It's just unfair. So those are the harsh conversations that I've had with myself. And it made me such a better person because if you don't like me because I couldn't come to your birthday,
girl, let it go. But some
j'ai rien à dire. There's just I get it.
Some people don't.
I'm just not gonna. I understand. Maybe birthday is a lot, but you know what I'm saying, like because I canceled on you or whatever, or just anything that would like make me go crazy that I didn't want to do to people.
Come, you'll be fine.
I just choose myself.
Yes,
choose myself.
People.
That's my habits that I'm changing.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I know I keep like interrupting you. I'm addicted to ad libs. Like,
no, yeah,
like
I love it. It makes it so fun when we do like the little clips.
It's not because I'm trying to cut you off at all. I swear. I promise you. It's just because I'm like everything you're saying. I'm just like true.
You're like absolutely.
Because I even can see when that happened, and that's how I like everything she's saying is 100% facts. Like especially the expectation thing. Because I feel like a thing. I don't know if you're like ready for this, but
no, go ahead.
I feel like a thing that we maybe had a problem with, and this is not like this is a situation where maybe you did something, but there's a lot of situations where I did something. I just want to say this is like therapy, full on. Like there's people looking at us. No, like, because I mean, you guys are here. I can't talk about like hot topics, and there's like 9 people looking at me like. Just like
we'll get into the hot topics.
We will.
5 minutes.
I have some tweets to read for sure.
Yeah.
But I feel like a thing with me is like you always used to say like it's so easy for you to be direct.
Yeah.
I feel like when and that's like the beauty of friendship. Like you just learn from each other. Like when I really care about somebody, like justement je vais être direct. Like I don't know how to like maybe not. It's not 100% of the time, but like if there's really something I need to say, like. Trust me, you'll know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I never knew you were feeling this way. And like it actually made me feel bad that like I wasn't being there for you in that way.
How can you be, you know? Because for me, when I love someone, when I cherish someone, you know, when I care about someone, I become deadly afraid of hurting their feelings.
Yes.
I would rather
yeah, je
saute en bas du pont. I cannot. I'm like, I hope you didn't take this wrong. Like, I'm so like, but that's a sickness. Like, just live. Like, au pire, you hurt their feelings, you'll get a chance to apologize. I feel like also,
c'est la vie.
I appreciate people who are just like, listen, hey, I didn't mean to do that. Like, just be yourself, bro.
Yeah. No, but it's just like, and also fighting is because you're afraid of hurting feelings. I'm afraid of fighting. Like, not us fighting.
Yeah.
Because fighting to me in my head is like the end. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what if, because I'm like, I feel.
What if I hate you forever?
What if I hate you forever? What if you hate me forever?
I don't even have the physical ability to hate. Like, oh, please.
You're really
sounds like whatever, but.
T'es tellement pas rancunier. You do not hold on to grudges at all.
Like, I can be resentful. It's crazy because I said resentful, but at the same time, I'm not going to, like, treat you differently or whatever.
No,
I'm probably just, I'm going to internalize it more than anything. I'm not going to start acting weird towards you.
It's going to hurt you before it hurts the other person.
Yeah.
And that's, like, the worst thing about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Then I'm like super drained and depressed over what I used to be so confused. I'm like, what's going on? Like, what is it?
Yeah.
You know?
And it's like, I think also the fear of hurting feelings or fighting comes from not knowing how to fight, argue, whatever, go through things in a healthy manner because you've never been taught how to do it. Either you've been taught you don't fight.
Yeah, don't fight.
You never fight.
Yeah.
Or you've been taught that when you fight, you take it to like literally the lower level of hell. You know what I mean?
It, you know?
And it's like
growing up when me and my brother used to fight,
girl,
my parents didn't want to know what's going on. They're beating everybody's ass.
Really? Everybody getting
bow. Everybody's taking it. Like,
really?
But now I think about it, in a way, it helped us because we don't really fight, me and my brother.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, come on, you take a minute to like hear us out.
For real?
So you can teach us some sort of lesson, because the lesson was just don't fight.
Don't fight. But it's like, bro, of course I'm gonna fight. Like, I'm with
Are
this
they gonna
nigga
call
every
CPS
day.
on my parents or something?
This nigga is
I'm
annoying
grown.
as fuck.
Yeah, like, please.
My brother's here too. Sorry, but like, or like, I'm annoying. I'm pissing him off too. You know, like, it's
they
just,
wouldn't like beat everybody up.
Oh, everybody would get beat up. Like,
Yeah.
no. Honestly, one of us would get beat up.
Yeah.
I swear. And
Yeah.
most of the time it was him.
It was him.
Yeah, I feel bad.
Well,
but
usually
I was
it's
like, oh my
the
God.
guys always get beat more.
I was like,
oh my gosh.
fucking mean as fuck. He's so mean, but like, or like,
And
but
he's tall, so it's easier
he's tall,
to like.
but he wasn't tall at the time. This is like
Yeah.
when we're kids, you know.
Yeah.
But me and my brother, like, he's born the year after me. We're like twins, so
Yeah.
it's definitely.
You guys are
I
literally
feel
the
like
same
we were
age.
like obviously I'm his sister, but I feel like we were like brothers. I can't explain. We used
Yeah.
to fight physically a lot, and we used to
Same.
just
When
I
you're
think
kids, you don't
everybody
have the notion
everybody
of, like,
slaps
you know.
their sibling around and gets slapped. I mean,
Yeah, it is what
it's
it is.
unfortunate, but if you have a kid right now, you wanna have another kid, there might be a little bit of tussling, and it's just the way it is. I think it's also just not knowing how to handle your emotions, so you get kind of violent when you're a kid. You're not even thinking about it. You're like, je suis tellement sous l'emprise de l'émotion that I have right now. You're not thinking about anything else.
Yeah.
But obviously, you get to an age where that doesn't happen anymore.
Like, speaking of fighting,
Ooh.
there's a lot of people fighting right now.
Mercury Retrograde. You guys are
It's affecting the celebrities.
you guys are not playing with
Let's
each
get into
other.
this pop culture. I know you got the tea.
I
got
got
the tea.
I got the T.
Yeah.
.ca. Okay. So, another astrology take. It's Mercury retrograde, so people are fighting. People are not listening to each other. I think the basis of a fight is two people who aren't listening to each other. Communication. Obviously, if you're pissed off, you don't really give a fuck what the person wants to say. You just want to get your points across.
Yeah.
You just want to hurt feelings.
Yeah.
You just want to say how you feel because you're thinking about yourself and not about the problem.
You're feeling attacked.
So that's my little like preface before I get messy.
Right. Go ahead.
So the girls are fighting. The niggas too. I'm gonna say that in a second. But bro,
Let's start with the girls.
Okay, so I didn't know Glorilla slapped JT backstage at the VMA.
I had no idea. What happened to that?
So okay,
The girls are fighting for real. That's crazy.
Okay, so Glorilla released an album last week, and I know this by heart. I'm very messy.
Period.
So and she did.
Kayla follows the blog.
The blog. I used to.
And
I've been like this. Like it's a joke in my family. Like Kayla loves.
We're never gonna give our sources.
Yeah,
because they're serious.
It's Gossip of the City on Instagram.
No, don't.
Okay,
I'm gonna bleep it.
Okay, so basically, she released her album. She mentioned JT from the City Girls in the album. On her track, she has a hit track right now called Yeah Glow.
Yeah, Glow.
And in the track, she says something about slapping rap bitches, something like this.
It was who?
It was JT. Yes. But this is alleged.
And I have beef with you if you have beef with JT.
Yeah,
Point
Queen doesn't
blank,
play
period.
about JT.
I don't play about my girl.
JT, when did this happen that you Queen just loves JT?
I just love her. I don't
now?
know. Is she messy? I don't know. Is she problematic?
She's misunderstood.
That's what it is.
She's just
Let's
like
be that.
she's just like
There's
us.
something about JT that I love.
So yeah, no, but she's
she's
super authentic.
And she's authentic.
She's authentic. She can rap. She's hilarious. Like she's beautiful. Whatever. So like all the components to like.
That's crazy.
No, okay.
So is that what started everything that happened?
But the thing is, like now that I know that they got into a physical altercation, this is how I can put everything together. But let me just continue with the story.
Right.
She on her album, she mentioned JT, and she was like, "We're not the best of friends, but I hope one day we can all come together." Like this whole female rap unity thing that the girls are trying to do, but they want to argue about everything every 2 seconds, whatever. So JT was like, don't mention me, like, don't speak on me, like, I don't fucking like you, which is fair because if me and you have a problem, I don't really know why you're like mentioning me on a song.
Yeah.
Though, side note, I do feel like people are using controversy to sell singles, and it's obviously they do, but it's like, it's becoming abundantly What's abundantly? Abundantly clear to me.
Bilingual problems.
Yeah. No, it's just like me. It's called like rosé problems. Like I can't talk.
That's true. Matter of fact, is there more?
Is there more? Can I have a sip? No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm lit enough. So, she was like, don't mention me. Mm-hmm. And then chaos just ensued. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna read out some of my personal favorites. I don't
Twitter
have my
was
glasses,
on fire.
So I'm gonna
You want me to read it for you, baby?
Okay.
Okay.
JT responds to a comment about the rumor her and Glorilla got into a fight. She never slapped me ever. Mm-hmm. So she's saying she never got slapped,
and I believe
right?
it. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I been said she didn't. She's the one who went radio silent, played into it, released a song about slapping rap bitches. Now it's female unity. Corny. So,
corny.
So that obviously is not going to go well.
Yeah.
Glorilla said, I want to do Glorilla's voice, but I'm not going to do it. Ho, shut your dumb ass up and fix them ugly ass wigs. I thought JT's wigs looked okay. I mean, I saw the Yeah, okay.
Okay, wow.
I said, it ain't no beef. You the one with the secret animosity. Ooh, this is my personal favorite. Ugly shouldn't leave your mouth ever, Joe. You look like you was born feet first, pussy. Don't mention me. Secret animosity? Why? Never mind. No free promo. This is your people's. Glorilla is a Leo.
Damn. That's how we fight.
Bitch, you said my name. Air mattress brain.
Wow.
This was a shot because Glorilla shared that she had never slept on anything but an air mattress until she was 16.
Oh my goodness.
She was on Shannon Sharp's podcast.
Oh.
He be giving people whiskey and stuff, so
yeah,
it gets intimate.
Yeah.
So, she was on the air mattress. JT was like, heard you was on the air mattress.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, and let me remind you where you from.
Because wasn't you on an air mattress? And what's wrong with an air mattress? Everything. I don't do that. I don't sleep on the air mattress.
Kayla don't do the air mattress.
I'm like, I'm going to sleep on the couch.
Yeah.
So anyway, the girls went back and forth. I'm not going to get into everything. Those are just my personal favorites.
But then Miami, Carisha is stressed from the diddler,
The diddler.
And I just want to say something. We haven't mentioned him on purpose.
J'ai rien à dire. The nigga's been trying it since the 90s. I've been hearing about this shit since I've been talking about Diddy since before this shit came out.
Yeah.
Literally.
And there's someone else they need to add on that.
Who?
On the case.
Who?
I'm not going to say his name because I'm scared. He's married to a very big singer, and she just released, you know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, yeah. I feel like we're going to be found if we say his name. So
JJ.
Yeah, let's not.
JJ.
He's next.
Get
him in there. But he's like, right now, he's like deleting everything he needs to delete.
Have you heard him say anything?
Even people.
He hasn't said anything in 8 months.
Because he knows. Literally, the FBI is like, that's the next everything name.
One. But they have that, what's her name? Psychic she's the one who called.
What's her name?
Sloan Bella. She called Sloan that Bella. Diddy was gonna get arrested in November. She called that they were gonna run through his house like the Tomb Raider in March.
And did.
Okay. Has his kids with their, and they were like, oh, it's police brutality with the kids. Girl, they just like Homeland Security comes to your house, you're gonna get in fucking tu fais ton ménage. Genre, je comprends pas ce qu'il y a de choquant.
Do you believe that Christian Combs has sexually harassed people?
I mean, if that's your dad, violated? Do you have a choice, bro? His dad?
Because less crazy. I heard
I don't know though.
The lawyer who is defending Diddy. Mm-hmm. No, who's defending the person who's been sexually harassed is also known to lie. On people.
Really?
But then again, it's like,
bro, there's too many. Bro, you don't have that many point, accusations with. Did you read the Cassie thing?
I did.
Horrible. And honestly, horrendous. When it comes to human trafficking, that's why he's in trouble like that, because I do think he's but it doesn't. Okay, let me go, because some people are like, you guys just want to see a black man.
Please
Down and like, listen. at some point,
look at
whatever
what
your
doing.
color is, you need to be held accountable. Of course, there's certain people who are not being held accountable. I can understand what you're trying to say. I don't feel bad for Diddy. I'm never going to feel bad for somebody in that type of situation.
And he's stressing. Well, Carisha is not.
Well, she got named in the lawsuit.
Allegedly. And she's taking it out on her bestie.
So they got into it on Twitter. Carisha and JT. I don't even want to talk about that because
It was, yeah.
I don't play about that. I don't play about the city girls as a woman. But they kind of got into it a little bit, but they squashed it like real best friends do. Yeah. I'm like, what? And pour vrai, honestly, if they argue, they argue. I just don't think, like, if that's really your friend, arguing with your friend or significant other online is insane.
It felt like we were in the WhatsApp
I was like, I shouldn't be seeing this.
What's going on?
Yeah, like
call each other. I don't know.
How long they known each other?
No, like call.
No, and they did.
Call your girl.
They ended up calling each other and it got squashed. Yeah. So
I feel like celebrities sometimes they lose a sense of touch of reality.
But it was the day before her single release. That's what I'm saying. Like they be doing
they be doing that thing for the Kardashians started that.
The Kardashians started that, and I mean,
or Paris Hilton.
Who
started the?
I love Paris Hilton.
Yeah, honestly. Shout out to her and her baby.
I watched her documentary and it was really good, insightful. It was cute. Side note. But
who else is fighting?
Everyone. Quavo and Chris Brown are fighting over Karrueche. I'm gonna need Chris Brown to just let it go.
That is not real.
Wait, hold on. Let me read it because it was interesting.
Because I saw a video of Chris Brown trying to talk to Saweetie.
Yeah, and it's bestie. Like he's come desperate. La, sérieux, il est pas tanné.
I'm not talking about Quavo and Chris Brown. I'm sorry.
Well, Quavo said, "Don't beat her up."
Ooh.
And then that was it.
And the conversation
I haven't heard a peep out of Chris since.
Chris needs to focus on doing them backflips and releasing great songs, and like let's stop. And I used to be such a huge fan. Yeah. Huge. And you know, as maturity came, I had to just be like, you know what, Chris Brown.
Queen was like, my man, nobody talk about my man. I'm like, your man is slapping bitches left and right.
That's why I'm not talking about Chris Brown. See? Did you see what you made me do? I'm sorry.
Girl, it's okay. I'm not sorry. They gonna get you. Ooh. I'm gonna be like, girl, get behind me. Get behind me.
Girl. Hey, we've gotten some really good questions.
Yeah, you guys asked it. So we asked you guys to send us your dilemmas. So we have a couple.
Do you want to go first?
Yes.
Maybe we can cue the. Do you think we'll have music?
Maybe
by episode 4. For
piano en arrière.
Am I hating it?
Am I hating it? Okay. I'm gonna start with the question. Okay.
Okay. Hit me.
Am I hating if I get an automatic ick when a guy is shy when they first approach me?
Oh.
What do you think?
So the guy is shy?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, c'est bizarre. Why are you shy?
Comme viens pas si t'es stressé, because
just why did you come?
Yeah.
Why did you come talk to me? Like, just
pull up avec ton... Les gars en arrière sont fâchés. Like,
yeah, no. If you come to talk to me, come with your chest out.
Chest out.
You know, and it better, yeah, exactly. Let your, whatever they say, hang.
Freak flag fly.
Yeah. You're not hating at all. Do you think they're hating?
Okay, here's what I think. I think there's nuances. I think if you're
Did somebody force you to come talk to me? Like, what's up?
Ouais, c'est ça. I think it's a thing, like, if there's a way to be shy, because I already said I like the shy thing, but, like, if you're shy and confident, you need to be shy, confident-esque. Like, you need to be, like, you can be, like, a little bit, like, chill.
Yeah.
You don't have to be, like, super overly confident, but if you're, like, shaking and super nervous, bro, I'm going to match your energy. I don't know you from nowhere. Like, I'm going to be like, oh, my God. Like, are you okay?
Is everything okay? Yeah. Who forced you to do this?
I don't think it would give me the ick, but I would just be like, oh, this is kind of odd.
Strange.
So.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I feel like if you're going to come up to somebody, just be, like, prepared. And I would do the same, because I know guys are like, women say this, but women can't take rejection. I can't take rejection. I have ADHD autism. I do not like rejection. Literally, it sends me into a spiral for 3 years. But I just think you need to be like, you need
confident.
A little confident. Just try. Or sinon, just wait until you feel that way and then
take another shot and come back.
Yeah, take a shot. Honestly, because I get that. I'd be shy too.
Okay, I have
So
one for
is
you,
that
girl.
hating?
It's definitely hating.
Hating?
No, it's not hating.
She said it's not hating.
Do you agree?
I'm on the fence. I would say 50-50.
Okay, you're
That's
nice,
what I would say.
Kayla.
No, because I'm shy. I get it. I'm like
You're
a shy
shy.
person too. Yeah.
But like, I feel like you should hide it.
Try to hide it a little bit. A little bit. Yeah, I agree.
Is it possibly hating if I cut off a friend because she'd only hit me up when she needs my help?
No, it's not hating.
Cut off.
Si j'entends jamais. I think what the problem is that's not your friend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's like you don't need to cut them off as a person, but you need to cut them off as somebody you consider a friend. Because clearly, you don't consider me a friend if you only hit me up when you need something. I'm happy to help. I'm happy to do anything, but I want to talk to, like, I want to be able to reach out to my friends if I see something funny, if there's whatever, gossip or tea or whatever, or there's something going on. Like, that's friendship, you know? Like, and then part of friendship is helping each other out.
Yeah, that's true.
But it can't just be me helping you out. But also, do you feel, my question to this person is, do you feel like you can't reach out and ask them?
Do you feel like it's a one-way thing?
Yeah.
Because if it is, then
that's
obviously it warrants the, no, I wouldn't say cut off, but like you said, cutting off the person from being your
Close friend. To a certain extent.
I have a question for you. Are you good at like checking up on people?
No.
Yeah.
If
and I know, like, honestly,
Sorry.
like, that's something I need to say.
I think I lack.
I'm not the best.
I think it's like object permanence. I feel
I
like
really had that thing.
yeah.
Object permanent. I love that now in 2024. There's like a diagnosis for
ADHD.
everything. Like,
Yeah,
I love
thank
it.
God. No, by the way, well, first of all,
It's real.
I have a diagnosis. It's on paper.
You have the diagnosis.
Yours is on the way.
Mine.
I think honestly, it's not that I don't, because when I see the person, I'm happy to see them. I'm like so excited to see them. But if I don't see you every day, c'est comme un objet that I don't see every day. I forget.
But that's messed up to say I forget. But it's just like,
no, it's not, because I'm not. This is honestly, and I know a lot of people relate, so that's why I don't give a fuck.
And I still care for you the
about.
same way I did before.
Of course.
I haven't hit you up in 6 months. I don't know what to say about it. I don't know. I'm like, but I love you.
6 months
swear.
Is crazy. I'm trying to make us
okay,
look
not
good.
6 months.
But I get what you mean. Like, it's just a
but
thing.
you know,
It's still love, and it always will
still
be
love. And I respect people who understand that. And I also respect people who are like, nah, I don't fuck with you. You're weird. We haven't talked for a minute. Like, you don't want to know if I'm alive. And I'm like, all right. But sometimes it's like, do you know if I'm alive?
Did you check if I was alive? Because
yeah,
I just went through 8 things.
Literally. And I'm not mad at you that you didn't call me.
Because
for the
I
past
don't
6
expect
months.
anybody to call me.
I don't expect it because I know
Maybe
I'm
that's
like
a
that. But when I
problem.
see you, I'm like, and I talk about you to people. But now,
Yes, I'm gonna bring you up to people.
I'm gonna
That's
be
what's
like,
scary.
I love this bitch so much. And the bitches at home haven't heard from me since 2018, mind you.
2018, or like, but 2018, no, 2018 is insane. And you're really laughing.
Sorry.
Because 2018 is too accurate. But literally, sorry, girl.
No, sorry,
but
boo.
no, but honestly, I've had people confront me about it. Like, hey, I would really like for you to hit me up more, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I get it. And I think it's more of a thing. Even with you, let's get into it. We've had this problem where you feel like I'm not hitting you up or something. Yeah. And it's like, it's crazy when you confronted me. I felt so bad, but it was never intentional. Like, I was never doing anything like.
The only reason I hit you up is because I be seeing you with the girls. So I'm like, girl, hello. With the girls that I see every day.
Which girls?
No, I'm saying, like, if I ever confront you, it's probably because you're often in my circle.
Where?
For someone that I don't see often, I'm not gonna.
No, but you're in my. But I think at the time there was a distance, and it was because I was seeing a certain, like, other types of people all the time, and you know, it was after CJEP, whatever, and it was just like we're figuring out life. Yeah. And it was never personal, but like I think for me to get used to seeing someone all the time, something clicks in my head. Like you, honestly, I don't think I could go through. Like it will never go through 2 days without us talking. Like I'm just like, what the fuck is just going on?
Hey girl,
on
like, FaceTime, not saying a thing.
Hey, what are you doing? And then it's like 3-hour talk about nothing.
Yeah,
or about like
nothing.
A situation we've talked about 20 times
for the past 6 years
because there's new elements.
Every time.
Yeah.
There's new elements.
I just thought about this from a different perspective.
That's real.
So tout ça pour dire, all of that to say, I need to stop. I'm trying to stop speaking too much French.
We are like the
Bilingual
tangent queen.
girlies.
Yeah.
Is it hating? Like if your friend only hits you up, like you think it's fucked up that your friend only hits you up when she needs help. You think it's hating?
It's messed up. I wouldn't cut them off.
Me neither.
I'm taking I'm not gonna be like
Peut-être pas cut off.
the word?
Personnellement, personally.
Yeah, I wouldn't cut them off. I'm not considering them
Close.
I'm not sensitive to those things. I don't know.
Not.
I've lost so many friends and gained friends and all a lot. Like, sorry to say, there's people I love a lot that I don't want to lose. But this is gonna be so controversial. But people come and go. Yeah. I'm sorry. So next question.
Is it possible? Oh, let's start that over.
Yeah.
Is it hating if I don't want to date someone who's never been in a serious relationship by 25, 27 years old? I've been through enough, child.
We talked about this. You've never been into a serious relationship by 27. It's probably because you live in Montreal and you've been into a situationship. You've been in 6-year situationship. So listen, can we really?
That's a mental illness. Yeah, 6-year situation.
6 years, baby. I've heard sick. Somebody told me 10. Okay, you know what? I've heard
6 years.
I've heard a lot more than 6 years.
Girl, you are literally toi t'es comme ça. Like they really got you.
Yeah, you in jail,
free
mama.
You my heart. Like
free
what?
You my heart.
They really got you locked the fuck up.
Yeah,
6 years, baby. Love yourself.
I mean,
get a journal, baby. So, do I think it's hating? No, I don't think it's hating.
Nah.
I think it's a preference thing. You've been in a relationship, so you know what it's like.
Bonne chance, vendre Europe.
Over
there, you hug and you're in a relationship.
Chris.
Are we boyfriend and girlfriend? Like, I just met you yesterday.
Ma meuf.
T'es ma meuf.
Ma copine. Like, literally, go to Europe and just live your life.
Live your life, get married, and have
people
kids.
Here don't know what's going on.
They have here. It's like the talking stage is like a minimum of 3 years.
What the hell is a talking stage? Am I your baby or not? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Are we exclusive or not?
Are we exclusive?
Like, what is exclusive? You're my man, right?
I'm gonna ask.
But if he's exclusive to you, then he's your boyfriend.
Let's be so for real. Exclusive.
Let's get back
dating.
to the 2000s.
Let's be so for real. But no, I don't think it's hating. I think you have every right to you're dating. It's your preference.
You have It's
set
not.
your
It's not
boundaries
hating.
and whatever.
Set your boundaries.
Set your boundaries.
Mm-hmm. So, anyways, don't forget to send us more questions, please.
We love answering
the more
these.
questions we get, the more time we'll make for the questions.
Yes, hopefully.
And this was a tiny, cute, sweet episode 4 for you.
And thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And follow our Instagram at possibly hating pod. TikTok is the same name, possibly hating pod. And
exactly. See you on the next app.
Yes, thank you so much for listening.